Greetings and well wishes to my dear students. I welcome you all in virtual class of English Literature of class 4. My dear students, I hope you all are fine and healthy. Today in this class I will start new lesson in English Literature, that is lesson number 9, Telani Rama and the Thieves. Students, have you heard about the stories of Krishna Dev Rai, Telani Rama, Akbar or Birbal? Because these are the traditional Indian stories with moral values and life lessons. Now, first, let's see who was Tenali Rama. Tenali Rama was an Indian poet, writer, thinker, scholar, and a special advisor in the court of King Krishna Dev Rai of Vijayanagar. He was generally known for folk tales which focus on his wit. Wit means showing the ability to use the words in a clever manner and amusing way. He was one of the 8 poets at the court of King Krishna Dev Rai. Tenali Rama was noted for his brilliance, intelligence, excellent ideas, and wit. Let's proceed towards the story to see his cleverness and intelligence. But before that, open your book, that is English Literature book, lesson number 9, page number 85, and follow with me while I am reading and doing explanation. Tenali Rama was a witty courtier in the court of King Krishna Dev Rai of Vijayanagar. Tenali Rama had a special place in the king's heart because of his wit, humor, and intelligence. He solved every problem that came his way and helped the king with his skills. The king, in return, rewarded Rama with lots of valuable gifts. Telani Rama was a clever courtier. Courtier means a person who attends a royal court or an advisor of a king or a queen. So he was a clever courtier of King Krishna Dev Rai of Vijayanagar. He had a special place in the heart of king. He was clever-minded, humorous, and intelligent. He used to solve each and every problem of the king with his intelligence. In return, king showers his love in form of lots of gifts and rewards. Everyone in the kingdom knew about these gifts. All of Telani Rama's friends warned him to be careful as the gifts would be definitely attract the attention of thieves and robbers. There were too many robberies in the neighboring villages, and it was only a matter of time before the robbers came to Vijayanagar. But Tenali smiled as if he already had a plan. Everyone in the kingdom of Vijayanagar knows about his intelligence and gifts. All his friends warned him about the thieves and the robberies which are taking place in the neighboring villages in this recent time. They told him to be careful and he just smiled as he already had a plan how to tackle him when he will face any problem. One night when Tenlani Rama and his wife were about to go to sleep, they heard leaves rustling outside. Tenali looked out of the window and saw shadows moving on the wall. He signaled to his wife to stay quiet. His wife whispered, "They must be hiding in the backyard waiting for the right time to get inside." One night when he and his wife was about to sleep, they heard some sound as someone is walking or moving together on dry leaves. He looked out of the window and saw shadows and quietly informed his wife to stay quiet. Slowly, in very low voice, wife said, "They are just waiting for the right time to get inside the house." Tenali Rama smiled. All of a sudden, he spoke loudly to his wife. "I have heard that there are some thieves around and too many robberies are taking place in our neighborhood. I am relieved that the valuable gifts of gold and silver given by the king are safe in the trunk inside the well. Nobody can even guess where we have hidden our possessions. We can sleep peacefully now." His wife agreed, yes, that was a brilliant plan. Tenali Rama smiled and spoke loudly that he heard about some thieves and so many robberies which took place in his neighborhood. But he is relieved that his valuable gifts of gold and silver given by the king are safe in trunk in the well, and It is secure and no one knows about this. Now they can sleep peacefully. Wife also agreed that it was a brilliant plan to save their valuable gifts in trunk which are kept inside the well. Rama and his wife then kept quiet and pretended to be asleep. They even started snoring. On hearing them snore, the thieves thought that they were fast asleep. They came out of the bushes, taking care not to make any noise as they tiptoed to the well. While one of them stood guard, the other climbed down the well. In a minute, he came out of the well and said to the other thief, "There is a lot of water in the well. The trunk cannot be taken out. It would be better if we draw some water from the well. Then we can easily remove that heavy trunk. It looks so heavy that I am sure it has enough gold to last for the rest of our lives." Then they both, here both means Tilani Rama and his wife, they pretended or showed that they are sleeping and snoring. On hearing the voice of snoring, they came out of the bushes. The thieves, they came out of the bushes and slowly went towards the well. One of the thieves was stood as guard and one went down in the well. Then he came out and informed the other one that there is a lot of water and they can't take out the trunk because of its heaviness. That means in that trunk there is lot of gold which will go longer for their rest of life. They saw that the well was not very deep. They thought they could empty it by daybreak and escape with the treasure. The thieves waited for a while and stealthily began to draw bucket after bucket of water from the well. Water started flowing through the backyard, spreading in all directions. "The well is deeper than we thought. This is never ending," said one thief. They saw that the well was not very deep. They thought the well was not very deep. They could remove the water bucket by bucket and before sunrise they can take out the treasure box, that is trunk, and they can escape from that place. So they started taking out water bucket by bucket and throwing in the backyard, which is spreading in all the direction. After the long time, they felt exhausted. That means they were tired by doing this process of taking up water bucket by bucket and said, "The well is too deep." Then they thought it. "This is never ending process," the another one said. By now, Tenali Rama had crept out of the house and was hiding behind a huge mango tree. He covered his head with a shawl and started digging a trench to guide the water to the plants and trees in the yard. By that time, Rama was hiding behind the huge mango tree. He covered his head with a shawl and digging a trench means making channels so that the water can flow and spread out in the whole field. And by this, all the plants and tree will get the water. The thieves were still struggling to take out the water bucket by bucket and they did not notice that Rama was standing behind the mango tree and making a channel so the water can spread in the whole backyard. The thieves, who were busy drawing water from the well, neither noticed Rama digging a trench nor did they see him sneak back into the house. After drawing water from the well for some time, the thieves were dog-tired. One of them suggested, "Let us both slip into the well and bring the trunk out. It is too heavy to be carried alone." The thieves were still struggling to take out water and they did not notice Rama, that he was making or digging a channel. After this long process of drawing water from the well, they all were tired. The thieves were dog-tired, totally exhausted. One of them said, "Let's go into the well and they should carry out the trunk. It is too heavy to take out the trunk alone." So both of them got into the well together. They huffed and puffed and started searching for the trunk. With great effort, they brought the trunk out and fell on the ground, exhausted. Now they were faced with the task of opening the trunk. They panted and puffed again, as Rama had used a very sturdy lock. They finally managed to open the trunk. To their horror and dismay, they discovered that there was no sign of any gold or jewelry. It was stuffed with some old vessels and clothes. So they both went inside, and so much of huff and puff and struggling, they started searching for the trunk. After great effort, they brought the trunk out and they fell down on the ground because of tiredness. Now the next task was the opening of trunk because Rama had put a heavy lock. Anyhow, finally they managed to open the trunk. After opening, with their horror and disappointment, they found nothing precious, but only old vessels and old clothes. They now realized that they had been outsmarted by the witty Rama. At that moment, they heard a voice calling out to them. To their surprise, it was Tenali Rama himself. He said, "Hey dear fellows, please draw some more buckets of water from the well. Only 2 more plants need to be watered. Make it fast, it is close to dawn. Thank you for watering my garden. I must pay you for this. My plants thank you too." They finally realize that they are tricked or fooled by clever-minded Tenali Rama. At that very moment, they heard the voice of Rama, and thieves were shocked to see him, and he was telling that to draw more water so the rest of the plants could get water. He also said to make it fast because it is about to dawn. That means it is about to sunrise. And Rama was thankful for watering his field and plants. He said plants are also thankful to them. Rama said he will pay for their labor work. On hearing this, the 2 thieves ran to Tenali Rama and asked for his forgiveness. "We are sorry. Please forgive us," they pleaded. Tenali Rama let them go when they promised not to steal or rob anyone ever again. On hearing this, those 2 ran to him and asked for his forgiveness, to forgive them, to give them pardon. They said they are very sorry and they want forgiveness. Tenali Rama forgave them with the promise not to rob or steal anyone again. So students, the moral of the story is keeping cool and using your wit in dire situation can help you get out of them. Which means if you are facing any problem, then instead of losing mind and making mistake, we should be calm and cool and should use our wit or ask help from some clever-minded people to move out from that situation. So dear students, now it's time for difficult word. Take your pencil and book and underline all the difficult words which I am going to read out. Tenali Rama, witty, courtier, Krishna Dev Rai, Vijayanagar, humor, intelligence, valuable, robberies, rustling, whispered, neighborhood, possessions, brilliant, stealthily, trench, sneak, dog-tired, huffed, puffed, exhausted, sturdy, dismay, outsmarted, forgiveness. So students, now let's see word meaning. Witty, humorous, funny or comical. Courtiers, a person who attends a royal court or an advisor to a king or a queen. Valuable, precious. Rustling, the sound of light, dry things moving together. Possessions, wealth. Trench, channel. Exhausted, tired. Outsmarted, tricked. Forgiveness, pardon. Stealthily, in such a way as not to draw attention. Dog tired, extremely tired. Students, let's do one activity. Find out two more stories of Telani Rama, read those two stories, and in your rough copy, write the moral of the story, which means what lessons you have learned from those two stories. Please note it down that this activity you have to do in your rough copy. Only you have to read the stories thoroughly and you have to write the moral of the story in your rough copy. So students, I hope you all understood this story and also a life lesson of this story. The home assignment: read the story twice, learn all the difficult words and word meaning. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you.